Get ready for the news that is shaking the political foundations of the nation. Virginia Democrats have just revealed a radical design that exposes how hostile their party is to the very checks and balances that keep our government in check. They pushed through a referendum to take 4 congressional seats away from Republicans, and now they are reportedly planning drastic measures to reshape the state's Supreme Court by pushing for mandatory retirement ages to remove sitting justices and replace them with partisan allies. This massive power grab has been discussed even with the highest-ranking Democrat in the U.S. House of Representatives, Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, signaling a serious national trend we need to watch closely.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we shift gears completely and look to the cosmos for something breathtaking. This week, the celestial trio is lining up for an incredible display as Venus pairs up with Jupiter and the Moon. We're talking about a spectacular alignment where these 3 bodies will appear along the same line of sight in the evening sky. We'll tell you exactly when and where to find this stunning view, and we'll even give you tips on how to capture this amazing planetary spectacle with your own camera. Now, let's turn our attention to the world of entertainment and the controversies surrounding it. OnlyFans creators are slamming the HBO show Euphoria over the portrayal of Sydney Sweeney's character, Cassie. Creators like Maitland Ward and Sydney Leathers have voiced serious concerns about the cartoonish and inappropriate depictions of sex work and age play within the series, sparking a major debate about representation and boundaries in modern media. And finally, prepare for an epic journey back in time with a monumental new series. The Old Stories, Moses, a companion series to House of David, is launching exclusively on Wonder Project this May 14th. This 3-part special promises an epic, personal look at the narratives that shaped Israel long before David took the throne, featuring Ben Kingsley as Moses. Don't miss this cinematic awe, and make sure you subscribe to Wonder Project for access. Stay with us, because this is the news you need to know. Virginia Democrats are reportedly contemplating radical measures to dismantle checks and balances, according to analysis by Daniel McCarthy. The report alleges that after their attempt to overturn a congressional map referendum was struck down by the state's Supreme Court, Democrats are now considering actions to purge the Court of Justices and replace them with partisan appointees. A specific proposal mentioned is imposing a mandatory retirement age of 54 for current justices, who are all older than that, to facilitate their removal and replacement by compliant partisans. This alleged strategy was reportedly discussed with high-ranking Democratic figures, including House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, suggesting this is consistent with a broader national trend within the party to weaken constitutional protections against self-interested factions. The author argues that Virginia exemplifies the fears of the Constitution's framers, a faction using recent electoral success to rewrite rules and intimidate institutions, including the state's Supreme Court. While Virginia is politically balanced, with a split congressional delegation and competitive statewide races, the narrative suggests Democrats are willing to violate the state constitution to achieve their goals. McCarthy contends that this behavior mirrors national Democratic arguments aimed at undermining institutions like the Supreme Court, the Electoral College, the filibuster, and the Senate. The piece suggests that claims about unfair elections based on national popular votes, for instance, are merely variable tactics serving the consistent end of increasing Democratic power. Furthermore, the report notes that while Republicans also engage in gerrymandering, the Virginia Democrats are accused of violating the Constitution to manipulate the judiciary. The author concludes that these radical ideas, including attempts to pack the Supreme Court and demand that elections reflect current national majorities, pose a significant threat to the rule of law nationwide, demanding a strong response from the electorate. The celestial skies are set for a spectacular display this week, as the cosmic trio, Venus, Jupiter, and the Moon, are set to align along the same line of sight in the evening sky from May 17th to the 23rd, 2026. This alignment will offer a unique and visually stunning astronomical event for stargazers and photographers. Venus, the planet often seen as the brilliant star at dusk, will pair up with Jupiter, another bright planet that is currently moving further west as spring progresses and is approaching a close encounter with Venus by the end of the month. This apparent closeness is a result of the planet's orbits around the Sun and Earth's changing vantage point. Adding to the spectacle, the Moon will enter the scene, orbiting the Earth monthly and shifting its position throughout the night. Early observers may attempt to spot the delicate crescent moon low in the western sky shortly after sunset on May 17th, requiring a very clear horizon and potentially binoculars. On the evening of May 18th, the moon will appear in proximity to Venus, separated by 124 million miles, but aligned in the sky due to their shared line of sight. The following night, May 19th, the moon will have moved eastward and will be positioned roughly midway between Jupiter and Venus. By May 20th, under clear skies, the moon is expected to appear as a significantly thicker crescent, positioned above Jupiter in the western sky. While this alignment is an optical illusion caused by the vastness of the cosmos, it promises a truly beautiful visual experience. The week presents an excellent opportunity for amateur astrophotographers. Observers can frame the scene using a foreground subject, such as a tree or building, using standard cameras or smartphones, with zooming recommended for more compelling images. For photography, capturing the event is best done about half an hour after sunset, utilizing automatic camera settings. Photographers are encouraged to experiment with settings, noting that the light at dusk changes rapidly. The event underscores the beauty of celestial mechanics and provides a memorable viewing opportunity for the public. OnlyFans creators are voicing strong criticism of HBO's Euphoria series regarding the portrayal of sex work, specifically citing inaccuracies in Sydney Sweeney's character depiction. In the third and final season of the show, Sweeney's character, Cassie, becomes an OnlyFans creator to finance her wedding, and the portrayal includes dressing in various costumes, such as a baby and a dog. OnlyFans models have expressed concern over certain aspects of the depiction. Maitland Ward, an OnlyFans creator and former star of Boy Meets World, stated that dressing the character as a baby to generate pornographic content was troubling, arguing it perpetuated stereotypes that sex workers lack a moral compass. Ward also addressed the stigma surrounding sex work, noting that the show's joking approach to the subject was inappropriate. Sydney Leathers echoed these sentiments, finding much of the portrayal ridiculous and cartoonish, particularly the inclusion of content not permitted on the platform, such as age-play scenarios involving dressing as a baby in a diaper, which she noted violates strict credit card processor rules. Despite the backlash from the creator community, the third season of Euphoria has garnered positive reception from some critics. Nick Hilton of Channel YouTube praised Sydney Sweeney's performance, writing that she proves that pin-up fame is not incompatible with genuine acting chops. Hilton described the show as a generation-defining series that masterfully explores contradictions related to vapidity and materialism. In a separate context, Maitland Ward shared insights into the financial disparity between her careers, revealing that she earns significantly more as an OnlyFans creator, potentially reaching 6 figures monthly, compared to her earnings as a sitcom star, where she reportedly made $20,000 to $25,000 per episode. The Old Stories, Moses, a new 3-part companion series to Amazon Prime's House of David, is set to launch exclusively on Wonder Project on May 14. The series aims to illuminate the narratives that shaped Israel before the reign of David, following a young shepherd whose future is mirrored in the courage, failures, and obedience of previous figures. The production is a collaboration between Wonder Project and Amazon MGM Studios, with director John Irwin helming the project. The cast features Oscar winner Ben Kingsley as Moses and O.T. Fagbenel as Pharaoh, alongside Louis Ferreira, Anna Kaja, and Rada Ray. Executive producers include John Gunn and Justin Rosenblatt for Wonder Project, with Gavin J. Bayaman and Adam Abel also involved in production. The series will be accessible to subscribers of Wonder Project on Prime Video in the US for $8.99 monthly or $89.99 annually, with a global release date anticipated later this year. Director John Irwin expressed his excitement, stating, "Moses is one of the most iconic figures in history, and his story still resonates with us today. We set out to tell the old stories, Moses with a cinematic awe and scale that feels both epic and personal. I am especially proud of the cast performances." The trailer for the series showcases pivotal moments, including Moses encountering the burning bush, his call to return to Egypt, an Egyptian princess discovering him as an infant in a basket, the 10 plagues, and the parting of the Red Sea. John Gunn emphasized the importance of faith-based storytelling, noting that the success of the project relies on epic authenticity, stories imbued with real emotional truth and genuine passion, rather than mere duplication of authenticity. He stressed that the goal is to create content that compels audiences to share it.